This retrograde is making me sleep so much. I might actually fall asleep after this reading. Sounds like a good day. Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. I'm very happy to have you here with me today for a classic PickACard reading. This is on a topic you guys love the most. How is your person thinking and feeling about you right now? It's a timeless reading. It applies to you the moment you stumbled upon it through the wonderful law of serendipity. And I hope that you will enjoy it. I have here a bit of white sage, which I am burning to cleanse the energies. And I have here for you 3 different choices. You can either choose by the tarot deck or you can choose by the crystals. So let me introduce each of these options a bit more in depth so you can make an informed decision. Okay, there's a little bit of dust from the white sage, but that's okay. It's holy dust. Okay, so I have here for you for group 1 the Dragon Bloodstone. So this is a stone that was donated to my channel by the beautiful Phoebe. Thank you so much, Phoebe, if you're watching this. I really appreciate them. Or you can go by the Ukiyo-e Taro. This is a Japanese tarot deck, and it means the tarot of the floating world. And I'm just realizing that I had some hair from my cat Luna trapped inside of it. Yeah, she gets her paws in everything that I do on this channel. She is my assistant. Okay. Now, for group 2, I have here a gorgeous red banded carnelian agate stone. So you guys can see it a bit better. Or you can go by the Dancing in the Dark Tarot, also kindly donated to my channel. And the third option is here, the African Bloodstone. Absolutely amazing. I love it so much. And we have here the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot, for those of you that want to choose by the tarot deck rather than the crystal. Now, all of these crystals have deeply protective and grounding energies. So I think that we're going to find out some pretty interesting messages in the reading today. As you guys know, the shtick on my channel is that I pre-shuffle the oracle cards, so we don't waste a lot of time shuffling the entire video. But I have here the tarot cards, and I always live shuffle for you the tarot because that's when the magic happens. When you transmit energy to me, I use that and I divinate for you. It's a team effort. I see it as a team effort. I don't really see it as just me flipping cards for you. Okay, so I hope that as I was describing these options, there was one that particularly pulled you in the most. I would strongly say choose just one option in the specific PickACard reading. I feel that you would benefit from finding a less confusing message during this Mercury retrograde energy under which I'm filming this clip if you choose just one option this time. And come back again because I'll have another PickACard reading ready for you guys in a couple of days and choose another option then. I think that it's well worth the effort to just listen to one option in order to appease confusion and to not manifest some random chaos around you, okay? One option should be sufficient. content. I'm going to make it as interesting and lengthy as possible, as in-depth as I can, as the cards will allow me, so that you can actually extract something from it and maybe manifest a different outcome in the connection with the person on your mind. This can be a crush, this can be a person that you're in a long-term connection with, this can even be a person that you're trying to manifest if you're single as a Pringle, like I am. So, if you want to get in touch with me for anything else other than the free YouTube readings that I have here on my channel, I have everything linked in the description box below. It's always linked under any of my videos. The first link takes you to my personal readings website. I'm currently on a bit of a break. I'm taking this Mercury retrograde period a little bit off, well, until the next new moon, in order to regenerate. But in the meantime, I'm creating a variety of different outputs for you, my loves, here on the Spiritual Social. There's also an Amazon wish list if you want to keep donating wonderful things, because as you can see, I take whatever you guys are donating and I'm using them to create healing and creative clips for you, my loves. So in a way, by donating to me, you're donating to yourself. I hope this makes sense. And I also have there a link to my other channel, Spiritual Soulscapes, where actually produce a lot of meditation and healing clips. I also create reading in Romanian series. I have a variety of different things on my other channels, so visit me if you feel like it. Make sure that you subscribe and you include yourself in my family, because every time when we reach a milestone and we are dangerously close to the 44K mark, I upload a video that is a giveaway. And since the prices for my readings had to increase from the 1st of May in order to keep up with inflation, it will be great. It will be a wonderful opportunity if very soon I can create another free giveaway for you guys, so you can win a free general tarot reading with me and you don't have to pay the slightly enhanced price that I have at the moment. Okay, all this being said, I know you're dying to find out what this person is thinking and feeling about you, and so am I. So let's get to it. Mwah. Hey group one, hey my loves, I'm so happy to have you here with me. I'm Lexi, you're here on the Spiritual Social, and this is for those of you that were drawn to this dragon bloodstone. I really love these crystals because they are holders, so you can place another crystal right on top of it and they can hold. So maybe there is something about holding feelings in. There is something that I felt the need to communicate to you. This person is holding things in, wants to hold you maybe. Let's see. So I have your oracle cards pre-shuffled here. I'm going to get into these at the end to see in a more nuanced way what this person is feeling about you. But first, let's get into what they might be thinking about you in this period, okay? So you've chosen as well the Ukiyo-e Tarot, the Tarot of the Floating World. Let's see. Maybe you are Japanese. Maybe this person is Japanese. Okay, a lot of cards dropped in a chunk. This person has some heavy feelings at the moment, and they tend to make their thoughts come about very slowly. It's kind of like there is a confusion, there is a mental block. They might actually try not to think of you. This is the energy that I get whenever I see a bunch of cards just dropping to the table. There is something definite in this. There is something determined. Maybe this person is actively trying to block you, not think about you. Maybe you guys had some sort of misunderstanding. The dragon bloodstone. There is a lot of pride here. So I'm pulling in intuitive messages in the beginning of the reading, as you guys might know here on my channel. I like to do that. And now let's get into the cards and see what do we have here. Yeah, so we have here the Eight of Swords. Yeah. We also have here the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like I need to counting things. I'm sorry, it's Mercury retrograde. It's not the Eight of Swords, it's the Nine of Swords. So you have a really significant synchronicity, 9-9. And when I said this, it was 222. Whoa. Okay, so synchronicities abound. I said, I am sorry. This person is revisiting their thoughts about you. oh my God, this could be a situation where you guys decided to split. You're here just out of curiosity to see, you know, maybe you're bored, maybe you're in between a work break or a study break, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I just randomly, sporadically think about this person. And all of a sudden you're tapping into a really interesting flow. There's a really, there's an energy here of having to complete things, because nines show the ending of a chapter. The energy is almost at the end of a cycle, yeah? And I see here 9 of coins, the card of I'm happy by myself, I'm self-sufficient, I'm independent financially, I don't need no one. And then we have the 9 of swords, but yet I lie awake at night, I toss and turn in my bed, I am riddled with regret, I sometimes can even startle in my sleep, woken up by a planet of shame that hangs on my head. In some cases it can be shame, in other cases it can be guilt, but I feel for the majority of you this is about regret. Now, is this energy or is this the person's energy? I think you're both going through this. I'm not picking up on a split. I can't say with confidence that this is the other person's thoughts about you. I feel initially, just from these 2 cards and from what I was able to pick up on, I feel like this person, yeah, stopped mid-air. There's a sense of wanting to deburden themselves, wanting to tell you something important, something that has been on their mind for a very long time. And I feel that this is your energy as well. On the surface, you seem content and happy, but you are holding on to a secret. The secret is that you're still thinking about this person. You're still emotionally affected by the relationship with this individual. Throat chakra, because I feel the need to kind of swallow. There is something here about digesting the lesson in this connection. Swallowing is a lot about how we accept things, right? How we take things in. So this is a lot about what am I to make of this situation? What is the wisdom inherent in this lesson? Yeah, lesson. I tried to correct it, but no, let's keep it coming, keep it flowing. Yeah, so I feel that you guys are still thinking about this person because you haven't yet extracted the wisdom from the regret or pain that you might have suffered in this connection. And the pain is on a tier over here, because I'm reading for a vast collective, and some of you have experienced some mild annoyance, and others of you have experienced some deeper pain. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. So you take it on a tier wherever you find yourself in this connection. I do think that there was regret. I do think that there might have been some harsh words that were exchanged, maybe some critical comments that led to somebody blocking the other person. And I do think that you're both quite self-sufficient in your own little world at the moment, and nonetheless still thinking about the other person. I think this person is thinking predominantly. I think this person is thinking, interesting, meta thinking. This person is thinking, if this is really over between the two of you, this is the predominant mindset that I'm able to access in this person's energy at the moment. Let's keep it flowing. Let's see the other cards. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. This person is bored, dissatisfied. This, I mean, the Four of Cups is the card of, oh, what have I done? Oh, it's the card that comes after the Three of Cups. It's usually the nasty morning hangover after the glory, joy, and drunkenness of the Three of Cups. Yeah, for those of you that read tarot, you might really think about this card as well. Like, to me, the Four of Cups is always like the nasty hangover, you know, the regret that you feel after you've drunken 2 bottles of wine yesterday and you partied like a wild animal. You wake up in a Four of Cups. It's like, what have I done? Now I feel dehydrated. I feel a little bit ashamed. You're trying to put pieces together, like, have I done anything like harmful to myself or to other people while I was in this inebriated state? And now coming back to the situation with your person, what I am able to pick up on is that this person at the moment, they're dissatisfied. They might be trying to get on the mend, right? They might have overused substances or alcohol. They're trying to quit smoking. They're trying to eat better. They're trying to get into a more, like, a healthier lifestyle, because I have the feeling that they are not really going places. They're a bit stagnant in their life with the current routine that they had. So they need to make a change. And I think this eclipse season, because I am filming this with the energy of the eclipse corridor that we are closing in on during this Mercury retrograde, is really helping them understand that a necessary change has to happen. And while they're thinking of the changes that they need to make in their lives, they're also reanalyzing the connection with you. So you are heavily on this individual's mind. They are thinking whether they might have another chance with you. I do think that they are a little bit tormented. We're gonna get in a second with the oracle cards into their feelings, but mentally they're in that mind space where I even see this person like chain smoking late at night, thinking about you, thinking about the things you said to them. Or they could be drinking as well, like lying on the couch, drinking a glass of wine and kind of like going over everything that you guys have said to each other, even maybe rereading texts or messages that you guys have sent one another. But they're trying to do this in a very covert, hidden way. They don't want you to know that they are still thinking about you. Whoa. Yes, well, surprise, surprise, the Lovers. They are thinking that they could actually have fallen in love with you. This could be an individual that doesn't really understand what love is or what love should feel like. Bear with me, okay? Because I feel that this is an individual that, for example, could have been emotionally stunted in their life. Maybe this is an individual that grew up with conditionally loving parents. So they don't really understand the spontaneity of love. They don't really understand love at first sight, how it functions, what it serves. How do you feel when it happens? I think that this is a situation where indeed there was some real affection here, exchange between the two of you, some compassion, some really good positive vibes. But at the same time, fate had to intervene. And I feel that fate is bringing you guys back together. Let me just, okay, just so that we're sure. Because all of a sudden that was a bit of a big flip from my feelings, you know, my thoughts, sorry, are a little bit conflicted. My thoughts are a little bit bored, and all of a sudden, boom. Whoa, okay, so the sun, there you go. There you go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So this person is actually thinking that you two might actually be perfect counterparts. I know it sounds a bit big and bombastic, but I think that this person is imagining how happy they could be if they only had you in their life. I mean, we have here Gemini and Leo energy on the table. There's a certain playfulness, a certain youthfulness, a certain... Yeah, I made a mistake in this connection. Will you have me back, please? I'm gonna be fun this time. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. You might have caught this person, maybe when you met this person, you might have caught them at a very difficult moment in their life. Maybe they were stressed out, or they were going through some sort of loss, or there might have been something societal that really bothered them. The elections, a war, a nearby war or conflict or a revolution in their country, maybe some problems regarding their resources, you know. And it just didn't flow. The energy between the two of you, I feel like it was meant to be, but it just didn't flow. And now I feel like the tables are slowly turning. So this person is thinking that you could make them very happy. They're thinking that, hell, am I in love with this person? Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like this person is a little bit like in love, but they're pissed that they're in love, you know? They're like angry. This person is keeping it real. What can I say? But at the same time, I feel like they're doubting it. They need some sort of confirmation from you. So I would say expect some communication, okay? This might not apply to all of you, but like the final card that I pulled out to confirm is the Four of Swords. So this is the card of I need a break. I need to rest. I need to replenish. I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna sleep for the next 48 hours and, you know, throw my throw my phone away and block all my social media accounts for a while. I just do not need any distractions. I need to think, I need to sleep, and I need to be in quiet. You know, I need to hear my thoughts. I need to hear myself thinking so that I would understand, what is this about? And this is what this person is doing at the moment. They're hermit. So for those of you who are still in contact with this person and did not resonate with the, oh, we blocked each other, that's it, it's the end. But this person all of a sudden has gone incomunicando. They're like, shh, not much is happening. Don't worry. It's because they are processing. They are trying to understand, as strange as it may sound, why am I feeling so good with this person? What's happening here? What is this brujeria? You know, they might actually be questioning whether what they're thinking and feeling about you, is it clear, or is it because I've been kind of like drinking lately, or this person, and I think that's you, this person is into the occult. Have they been casting spells on me? So there's a lot of doubt, because this person, I think, struggles a little bit with accepting the fact that, hey, they can just randomly feel something for someone, and it doesn't need to take a lot of time to fall in love. It doesn't need to take forever to get to know somebody, or to just feel like, hey, I really like you. I think you're awesome. I admire you. I think I'm falling in love with you. Some people feel these things very quickly. And I think that it's been a while since this person has been feeling things or allowing themselves to feel things. Now, talking about their feelings, let's see your oracle cards. Beauty. So there you go. This person just thinks you are gorgeous. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Aphrodite incarnate. Yeah, so you are just beautiful, gorgeous. They love your hair. Some of them might love your arms, your back. Your hair is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so well done on taking care of yourself. And there is something here about your arms. Maybe you wear bangles, arm bracelets. You know, maybe you have an arm tattoo. This person just loves your arms. Maybe you've got like broad shoulders. You look like a swimmer, you know. There's just something very beautiful about you. Maybe you put a lot of like accessories in your hair, you know, or you have beautiful jewelry that you like to adorn your body with. This person finds it ultra attractive. So you don't need to worry about whether you're good looking enough or compare yourself with other people. You are. Now, we have here as well beginnings. Ha! And we have the full moon. So expect some sort of clarity by the corresponding full moon from the moment when you stumbled upon this video. Some of you are going to watch this video the day I publish it. Others of you are going to watch it 1 year from now, you know. I hope my channel is still going to be popular by then. But apply it to the corresponding full moon from the moment when you're going to watch it. And we have a full moon each month, my loves. So it's not like, oh, it's going to take a very long time. No, it's usually a span of 2 weeks until from one new moon to the next full moon, and so on and so forth. So we have here a new beginning. This person is considering giving this opportunity a second chance, or starting it on a more committed footing. Yeah, so they really want something more meaty. I hear something I can sink my teeth in. This person could be a foodie, you know, they might really like pragmatic things. I am getting air energy, and I am also getting earth energy. I do have here as well on the table the signs of Gemini and Leo, as I said earlier. Yeah, so let's see. Productivity. Yeah, so we also have the pumpkin, and the pumpkin is a highly sexual energy to my mind. Pumpkins usually grow during Libra and Scorpio season. Libra and Scorpio seasons are very much about romance and sexuality. And pumpkins were also used by witches as an aphrodisiac. Okay, so we have here the Kent pumpkin. So maybe this person is born in Kent. Maybe this person comes from Kent for some of you. Maybe for those of you that are in the UK, you might resonate with that. I do think that there might be a place called Kent in America as well. I don't doubt it. I'm sure that there might be something like that. We have here Cancer as well. So this is highly emotional, but like emotionally balanced energy. I mean, Cancerians usually get a bad rap for the fact that they're emotional, but it's mostly because we tend to judge them on the presets of a highly rational-minded patriarchal society. Cancerians aren't highly emotional and emotional messes. They are just people that feel a lot. And I feel that there are actually people that are quite emotionally stable, because when you feel a lot, you're able to be aware of the things you're feeling. You're able to kind of learn a lot about feelings because you're constantly involved in them, if that makes sense. So to me, Cancerians are quite emotionally balanced. They're quite emotionally intelligent. They understand a lot of things that a lot of us tend to take for granted, other signs. So I think that this person is quite tapping into their emotional intelligence in this period and deciding no longer to ignore it, no longer to facepalm it. They are finally admitting that, hey, I have feelings for you, the viewer. Yeah, so this person is finally admitting that they're feeling for you, and what they're feeling is not just emotional, it's also quite sexual. It's also they're getting a little bit horny when they think of you. I mean, no wonder, you're just really gorgeous. You're a very beautiful person. If you're a man, you're very handsome. You just do it for this individual, okay? You tick all the right aesthetic boxes. Go you, group one. So now we also have luck. This person feels lucky that they met you. You feel like a breath of fresh air. You could be a little bit stingy as well in your comments. And I think that this applies especially for those of you that have had an argument with this person and blocked them, or maybe they have blocked you, because it's a lime, right? So it's really sour, but at the same time, it's so fresh. What can be more beautiful than having like lemonade, lime lemonade, for example, or limonade on a very hot summer day? Like, it's super refreshing. So, and even just thinking about the tartness of the lime makes me drool. So again, I do think that physically, beauty-wise, aesthetically, you really do it for this person, but it's more of a case of going beyond that. And that's why there might have been hiccups in this connection, because it's almost like, I feel like spirit is protecting you from just jumping headfirst into a connection that is all about the physical aspects, that remains on a superficial level, that it's all about the sexuality, the meat slapping, other kinds of meat aspect, and it wants to go deeper. It wants to go to the realm of feelings, to the realm of affection, to the realm of, I'm really getting emotionally attached to you, So, and then we have here, whoa, persistence, and we have, this one is euphorbia, African swallowtail. Some of you might actually be African, or maybe you are born in Africa, maybe you're watching this from Africa. For a moment I had to stop because I thought that you guys chose the African bloodstone, so I thought that it correlated very well, but no, you chose this dragon bloodstone. So we have here magnificence, bird of paradise, common mother of pearl, bird of paradise. I mean, Jesus, this person really, really likes you. They found it so hard to accept the fact that they like you, but they do, and they can't get enough of you. And I feel that for the majority of you, you'd be happy to hear that this person is aligning their feelings with their thoughts. It was very difficult for me in this reading to separate their thoughts from their feelings. Maybe you noticed that as well. So it's not because I'm trying to confuse you, it's just because as I'm reading this person's energy, they feel very determined, but also they're becoming like a complete block. In terms of, I think they want to come forth with something more committed, something more grounded, and they're very determined about it. They're very stubborn, and I feel like they're finally aligning what they are thinking with what they are feeling about you, okay? So if in the past they were telling you that, oh, I really like you, but it didn't feel like their emotions were in the right place, now they are. Now, this is the right moment. This is divine timing. This is the moment when everything is aligning for you, my really beautiful group one. Okay, so I don't want to make this reading too long. I know your time is precious. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really hope that you have enjoyed this message. Links down in the description box below if you want to get in touch with me. Please like this video, dislike it as well. Please subscribe. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Mwah! There's a kiss for you. Hey group 2, hey my loves, I'm so happy to have you here with me. Welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi. This is a reading on the topic of how is the person on your mind thinking and feeling about you right now. And this is timeless. It applies to you the moment when you stumble upon it. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this very warm red banded carnelian agate. Carnelian is actually a stone that can be predominantly found in Romania, where I'm from. So maybe this is my Romanian crew. Maybe you guys are Romanian as well. I do know that I have an increasing large number of Romanians watching me. So hey guys, bună. We have here as well the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. Maybe we're drawn to this tarot deck. As you guys know, I have your oracle cards pre-shuffled here. I'm gonna get into those towards the later part of the reading, but first, I want to explore this person's thoughts. And with the oracle cards, I'm going to look at their feelings, okay? I'm trying to not confuse you too much because I'm filming this under a Mercury retrograde sky, but we'll see what happens because, for example, group 1 had a very stubborn energy, the person that they were thinking of. 111, when I said that, by the way, or for significant synchronicity, you're manifesting something new. So the person that I was talking about in group 1's pile, they were pretty stubborn about the way in which I was trying to read their energy. I couldn't get past a certain block there. But let's see what is happening here for you. We have the Two of Swords, anxious indecision. This person is considering, they're weighing their options potentially. And I feel the need to expel some air. This person is feeling a little bit pressured. They're going through some sort of bizarre physical symptoms, which I think are stress-induced. So this person at the moment is sitting in between two pathways, two people, two choices. Let's see what the next card is. Yeah, two ideas. It's more ideas, it's more ways of thinking about the world. It's not people or actions. So this person is very undecisive regarding a certain life philosophy. Do I really believe in this or do I really believe in that? And this life philosophy is related to a lack of trust. So I think that at the moment, the person that is on your mind is going over everything bad that has happened to them in their personal connections, all the people that have betrayed them. This could be a person, if you're Romanian, this could be a person that separates in their life between people that are loyal to me and my enemies, dushmani mei. So that's kind of the energy. It's like this person could actually think in extremes, right? It's either you're my friend and you're super loyal, or you're my enemy and I want nothing to do with you. I'm getting as well that some of you that chose this group could be in a connection with somebody that is Spanish speaking, so might not be Romanian, but maybe it's this person has some Latin roots. I'm getting a very proud kind of person, a person that kind of is a little bit black and white. And in this period, maybe under the influence of Mercury retrograde, with which I'm filming this reading, this person is reconsidering their alliances. Who can I trust and who needs to leave my life because they're just giving me a headache. I don't know how to relate with them because I don't know if they're just going to take what I tell them and spread bad rumors about me, some malicious gossip. Maybe this person has been on the receiving end of a lot of malicious gossip and now they just had enough of it. It's like, I'm done. 7 is a highly spiritual vibration. So this person is trying to grow in this period and they're trying to make better decisions that could be quite difficult, and these decisions could produce a lot of anxiety because it's kind of like you're caught between the devil and the deep blue sea with this kind of energy. It's like, I need to make a decision, but I know that when I'll make it, I will still lose something in the process. It's not going to be easy, neither for me nor for the person that's going to be on the receiving end of this energy. Yeah, this person is tripping. Yeah, so literally they're quite worried at the moment and they might be stumbling over the words. I am getting a kind of shortness of breath. Maybe this person is running. Maybe you are running while you're listening to this clip. 4:44 when I said that. Wow. And I received a text message confirmation. So yeah, I feel there will be a lot of communication between the two of you. Yeah, a lot of things just suddenly kind of gravitated energetically into that point. So yeah, confirmation of what I was saying. Let's see. Okay, we have here the Page of Cups, an offer. A shy, timid, a little bit emotionally awkward offer is coming in this connection. This person is thinking about maybe flowing with you. maybe seeing where this connection can go with the flow. That's the approach of the Page of Cups. You see here Pisces energy, right? The fish in the goblet. I also feel that, you know, the Page of Cups always felt to me like this is an individual that I caught a lucky fish. You know the expression, plenty more fish in the sea? Well, this person is like, I'm done, you know, I'm done looking at all the other fish in the aquarium. They might be nice, sure, but I got a goblet and I picked my fish and I'm not going to let my fish go. So this is, again, it's about holding on to this connection, not wanting to let you go. This is also about protection, because you see the scarf. This person doesn't want you to get cold. They want to wrap you up. They want to protect you. Let's see. Okay, we have the Death card here, Scorpio energy. Or by extension, this could be water sign energy, because we have Pisces and Scorpio. This could be any of the 3 signs that represent the water trine. And all of a sudden, my throat completely locked in. Let me just drink some water. Water, yeah, water. Make sure that you also hydrate, especially those of you that are listening to me while they're jogging or running. Make sure that you drink some water. But there is a lot of emotion that is coming through. You guys were at the mercy of a lot of unconscious energies in the situation. So I feel like if you met this person and all of a sudden you found yourself saying and doing things that on second thought you were getting some sort of detachment from and thinking, why am I saying it? Why am I doing this? Why this is out of character? It's because your unconscious was brought up to the surface in your interactions with this person. You were at the mercy of certain things you were not aware of. I feel that you have some strong 7th house synastry with this individual. I think that Uranus and Pluto have a very big energy to play in this connection between the 2 of you. So either you have a Pluto to the 7th house transit, Pluto to the 1st, because the 1st is the house that sits opposite from the 7th in astrology. That's the ascendant descendant axis, the me versus other people energy. Or you could have Uranus transiting there, defragmenting the way you see yourself and bringing all sorts of weird, unique interactions and the connections that you have in your life. So this person is acting like a catalyst in this situation with you, and you're giving them a lot of food for thought. And I think in the connection with you, this person is healing a trust wound. Because we have Scorpio here, and Scorpio is the energy of trust and mistrust and transformation. And we have Pisces here, forgiveness, acceptance, surrendering, just letting things be as they are. Live and let live, you know. Oof, wow, some heavy themes. This person has a lot of heavy thoughts in this period. They're quite extremist. As I said at the beginning, right? This is a black and white kind of individual. I'm either happy or I'm in despair. I'm either together with people that are my loyal ride or die posse, or I am surrounded by enemies, you know, and I need to retaliate in some way. I feel this person is also trying to overcome some like a difficult bout of depression. So this person at the moment is also recovering from a mental health problem. And, you know, I kind of feel that they're going to be on the mend. They're actually recuperating quite well. It's just you might need to give them some time. This person has had the idea that they are some sort of prince or princess, some sort of royalty, but recently their crown has been knocked off their head, and now they have to eat some humble pie. You know, they have to be more modest, or they are pressured by a significant astrological transit to be more modest, to be less about maybe controlling their looks and about superficial pleasures. They have to get to the bare bones. What are your values? Whom do you love? Are you going to change, or are you still going to continue with these toxic patterns in your life? This is the energy that is coming at them from their own astrological transits. And in connection to you, you both act as catalysts in each other's life. So you are this person's Uranus in the 7th house transit, for example. And they are potentially your Saturn across your Venus transit. Sometimes astrological transits become the embodiment of a specific person in our life. And again, my voice, what is happening here? Yes, I feel that in this connection with this person, there's been a lot of talking, debating, but you are both feelers. And maybe you were brought up in environments, let's say you were a Pisces that was brought up in a predominantly air sign based family, and you were brought up, instead of feeling your feelings and allowing yourself to be who you are, you were brought up to over rationalize, to speak too much, to cover up your feelings. Or the opposite, maybe you are an air sign and you were brought up in a family that is filled with earth sign energy, and you wanted to talk a lot, but actually your parents brought you to be very pragmatic and to just focus on what it is you can touch and feel and do and achieve and gain, and you're kind of repressing that talking energy. So I kind of feel like this is the interaction that is playing out between you and this person at the moment. You both are highly compatible in your own energy, but you have to work through removing all of these socialization, cultural BS that you grew up with. And you have to change deeply in order to achieve that. You have to radically self-accept. You have to radically self-love. And in this way, you're going to be brought closer to this person, because you're going to allow yourself to be who you really are. And this person, by consequence, I feel that mirroring you, they're going to do the same, and you're going to come closer together. So for some of you that have chosen this group, this might be a connection that, because we have here this red string connecting you both, right? It could be a higher order spiritual connection, twin flame, yeah? So let's see right now the deeper feelings of this individual for you. Whoa. Family, I mean, do I need to explain more? This person wants to create a family with you. I'm getting a sense that this person feels like you are their home. Yeah, this person just wants to put like their head on your chest and just fall asleep on you, that kind of feeling of safety and comfort, and you just feel homey to me, When I am with you, I can rest. When I am with you, I can silence this mental chatter that's giving me anxiety. And I also feel that this person trusts you. And I think they're shocked that they trust you. They are shocked that they trust you, and that you don't want to take advantage of the fact that they trust you, like other people have done in the past. And that's why they want to hold you. You're their precious fish, they don't want to let you go. Okay, let's see the other card, compassion. So this is, compassion to me means unconditional love. It is that energy of, I'm able to understand what you're going through without pitying you, by respecting your divinity. I'm able to listen to you. I'm able to tap into your worldview and truly learn from this experience, but also give you something back in return. So we have here the elder flower, and we also have the large blue butterfly. Blue, right? Blue sometimes is a color that resonates with melancholy, sadness. So maybe there is a hint of melancholy, of loss, of having to let each other go in order to realize that all along you were meant for each other. Ay, corazón. So we have here Thunder Moon, change. Yeah, you guys might reconnect, might get back together, might even have some sort of erotic exchange on a night when there is a storm outside. So depending on where you are on the globe right now, I know that in the Northern Hemisphere, we are very close to summer, and in the Southern Hemisphere, you guys could be very close to winter. Why do I say you guys, right? Maybe a lot of you are listening to this clip from Spanish-speaking or kind of like Latin-speaking countries in the South. I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting at the moment. And of course, I do know that not all countries in, for example, South America speak Spanish. It's a variety of languages and dialects. I'm just quickly conflating this into one big whole for the purposes of this reading, because it's not a linguistic lesson. It is a pick-a-card tarot reading, okay? End of rant. Coming back to this wonderful change energy. So something is going to break open. Something is going to be shattered. And I think it's kind of like you guys in this connection, you reached a point where there might be some sort of an obstacle, and this obstacle will be shattered, okay? Not the foundation of your connection, because I feel that you guys have created a very strong foundation here. It's just, I think, the final crack in the masks that you guys have been wearing, in these social masks, you know? I'm trying to play cooler than I am. I'm trying to sound more intelligent than I am so that you don't see how vulnerable and emotional I am. Cut that out. Be vulnerable and emotional. This is your person. They will love you the way you are. Not fatter, thinner, smaller, bigger, just as you are, okay? And it's more about your energy. We fall in love with people's energies, auras, touchability. We don't necessarily fall in love with how they look. Looks are an added bonus, you know, in certain cases. Now, we have here as well passion. I love this one, the beetroot. You know, beetroots are incredibly red, juicy, they can stain. And I'm kind of getting here Leo energy. It's like you left a mark, you left an imprint into this person's life, and they just cannot like wash it away, you know? It's a stain. I'm kind of reminded of Philip Roth's novel, The Human Stain. But that was about class dynamics. It was about, and also ethnic dynamics. But interestingly enough, I think that this person cannot shake you off, cannot let you go. We see the potion in the bottle, message in a bottle as well. I feel like you guys are deeply healing to this individual, and I'm not sure yet if they are deeply healing to you. Let me pull just one more card and see. Could you just confirm something I'm thinking right now, Spirit? Could you just confirm? Yeah, the Five of Swords. You guys are gonna have to work together through some pretty massive trust issues, okay? And letting go of the need to be right. I'm right, you're wrong. Cut that out. This is a pattern one of you, or maybe both of you, learned in your significant connections as you were growing up. Maybe you grew up in a family with two parents that were incredibly argumentative, you know, and you know, arguments always had to be won by the strongest member, and strength was considered the capacity to kind of shut down a person by hurting them where it hurts the most. Don't do that. Try as much as possible to become aware of these barriers in your language, in your communication. And whenever you feel like you're revving yourself up, you're trying to get into an argument and no, this is not correct. Let me tell you how I think it's correct. Let that go. Let that go. It's not a linguistic exam. It's a love connection. Do you want to be remembered as a grammar Nazi? Or do you want to be remembered as the person that loved this individual? Remember that, people, we don't take with us what another individual has said at a specific moment in time. It's how that person made us feel. And sometimes, yes, we can really make people feel awful with the words we say. Sometimes we can make them feel very good. You know, we can brighten their day. But it's really important to keep in mind not only what you are saying and to be correct in the world of ideas. There isn't such a thing as an absolute truth that you need to always defend. Or maybe the other person is trying to defend it in front of you. So maybe reverse the situation. If you don't resonate with you, it could be the other person's energy. Like they're trying to always get the upper hand in this connection. But I'm getting there's something mixed here between the two of you. Break away from that pattern of communication into which you are unconsciously sliding into. And you can only do this by not taking yourself too seriously. Don't take yourself too seriously. You're not doing anyone a favor. You're certainly not doing a favor to yourself. And there isn't anybody watching. It's like you're not on CCTV. You know, there isn't a camera. You're not winning an award. You don't have to perform in front of anybody. It's just you and the other person. And you can just allow yourself to be in this connection with this person. And as I'm saying this, I'm feeling a shift in my sacral chakra. I'm feeling that trust, the trust energy, the intimacy energy is a little bit rattled. So clearly you guys are doing some intimacy healing. And this clearly stems from a pattern that is ingrained within either of you, maybe both of you, regarding how you grew up with a parent, you know. And don't worry, because, you know, I do this in my personal connections as well. I sometimes hear my mom taking over and I start arguing with my lover. And then the moment when I don't take myself so seriously, when I understand that fighting is ridiculous, why are we fighting? I just want to smooch you. That's the moment when you break the pattern. That's the moment when you start having fun again and you let go of being right. And you just accept being loved. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Do you want to be right or do you want to be loved? It felt like a mini therapy session. I really hope you have enjoyed this reading. Let me know down below. Did it resonate? Is this a different story? Have I been reading for somebody else's energy? Make sure to also choose a different group if this one didn't resonate with you. Sometimes you get readings like this, you know, that's why I love to do these creative readings. They're very spontaneously channeled. And as you guys see, I'm also using your energy as well. So make sure you like this video, dislike it as well if you didn't enjoy the messages. Please subscribe. Everything you need in order to get in touch with me for a personal reading and everything else, etc., linked in the description box below. I really hope you take great care of yourself and that I will be able to see you in my next PickACard. Here's a kiss for you. Ciao. Hey group 3, hey my loves, welcome to a reading on the topic of how is your person thinking and feeling about you right now. Welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. And this is for those of you that were drawn to this African bloodstone crystal, which is excellent for circulatory problems. It really increases the blood flow and kind of harmonizes the energy around the blood system in your body, the sanguine system, I should say. Okay, so you've got here the Chakoli Tarot as well. Maybe you were drawn to the tarot rather than the crystal. As you guys know on my channel, or if you're new here, I live shuffle from the tarot deck so you can participate in the magic with your energy. And I also have here the pre-shuffled oracle cards so that we can get into the messages quicker and you waste a lot of time in these readings with a lot of shuffling. So let's begin. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? I'm going to do first the thinking part, and then with the oracle cards, I'm going to look into their feelings. But we'll see, because I am filming this under a Mercury retrograde, so the messages can get a little bit muddled, okay? I would strongly suggest that you go ahead and listen to this reading a second time after you finished listening to it the first time, because there could be something here that could be missed. Okay, so I think that this person is giving you like breadcrumbs, because I am getting that the ways in which the cards drop to the table, we have one card, a second card, and then a group of cards. So let me show you the cards. We have the Three of Swords. I just flipped it open for you. It was reversed. So I think that there might have been a three-party situation that this person could have placed you in. But I want you to know that this is done. It is over right now, okay? So confirmation of the fact that this person has walked away from a third person. They might have reduced their work schedule hours if this was putting you in a connection with their work. Maybe they were married to their job and now they're slowly taking a step back and they're walking out of this whole workaholic bubble that they found themselves in. If this was another individual, an ex, or another option that they were entertaining, communication has stopped. Things are done and over in that connection. So whatever was bringing you pain and trouble regarding maybe feeling a little bit jealous, feeling like you don't want to share your person, I'm happy to let you know that it's over. And the card that we had right next to it, well, we have here the Strength card, number 8 in the Major Arcana. So this does talk about being rethroned. That's you. Yeah, you're my queen or my king, in case you're a guy watching this. But mostly it's you queens, my loves. So you are here standing tall and proud. You stood your ground and you're winning, okay? So you might have been thinking that there are no results. What am I doing? Is it okay for me to be so full of self-esteem? Is it okay for me to love myself, but why is another person walking away with my individual? Well, no, the situation wasn't like this. It just needed a little bit of time, needed some effort maybe from this person, to just slowly walk away from something that was over and done with for a very long time, or something that was not good for them. And now this person is understanding this. They're walking away from this. So I feel like you're also going to walk away from a lot of sadness. And I feel like playing with my hair a lot. There is a lot of, I'm feeling a lot of power, like a wave of power coming through, because the hair symbolizes, in a dream dictionary, in unconscious symbol interpretations, the hair symbolizes sexuality, it symbolizes power, it symbolizes strength. So the fact that I feel the need to play with my hair, there is something here about control issues that had to be overcome, maybe some jealousy that had to be overcome. And you guys know that when we are feeling jealous, it's usually because we're feeling anxious inside. We feel that we might not be good enough, that somebody else is better than us, and we feel like we cannot compete with that person, but we want what another person has. So I feel like you're walking away from that kind of energy. You're being re-strengthened, rethroned, right? Put back on your throne, and you're just queening up again, in the best possible way. And if you look at these cards, she's actually sitting on a tower with most red hearts. Yeah, like these cards are not treble, they are red hearts. So I feel that you're also kind of getting back into your heart, into your energy. I feel that there are some other tiny soldiers here fighting. These hearts are fighting with each other. There's a soldier trying to attack another heart. This gives me the clue that maybe you're getting attention from somebody else, and now all of a sudden your person is realizing that they don't want to lose you. It's that classic case of you become more attractive when all of a sudden you've got other options, you know? I feel like this person that you have on your mind is woken up from their slumber, from the slumber in which they kind of walked into in their life. I feel like they were quite complacent. Maybe they felt like, well, group 3 likes me and this other individual likes me, so why would I move? Why would I do anything? Because this feeds my ego very well. But now you are getting attention from somebody else, and this individual is coming at a really rough standstill with the other person that they were receiving attention from. So it's kind of like it's jolting them into awareness. It's like, oh, I don't want to lose group 3. And I still keep wanting to play with my hair. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna try not to touch it if it's annoying for some of you out there. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good. You know, there's some sort of like you're letting your hair down. Maybe you're resting more in this period. You're just like, you know what? If you want me, come and find me. You know what to do, okay? I'm not going to chase you, boo. You come grab me, yeah? And that's exactly what's going to get you the connection that you want. So let's see. We have here the 5 of Wands. We see this dragon, and she's feeding this dragon apples from her skirt. Okay, so some of you have a lot of like sexual erotic energy at the moment, and I think this person wants a taste, okay? This person is heavily invested in thinking about you in this erotic fantasy kind of way, and especially if you can see the very suggestive imagery, they're thinking about pleasing you down there, yeah? So there is, just as a side note, we have the 4 of Cups here, and this talks about being in your own little bubble. It's interesting because the 4 of Cups appeared for group 1, but that was a completely different energy. I feel that you could be bored at the moment, like you feel like not much is happening in your energy. It's strange because you came here to ask about what are they thinking and feeling, but your own energy is so strong at the moment that it's taking over this reading. So I feel like this person's primary concern at the moment is it's determined by your energy. You're a very powerful manifester, very powerful creator. So if you respect yourself, if you love yourself, if you don't chase, if you just sit back and allow things to happen in your romantic life, while you take care of maybe your daily routine, maybe on your work, you're focused on your studies, you're focused on your growth, on your family, on your friends. While you are doing this, just giving to yourself, just focusing on yourself, selfishly and without regrets, you know, happily focused on myself, this person is all of a sudden changing their thoughts and their feelings, and they're coming towards you, they're coming at you. But if you are still in this energy of, I need to do a lot of things for this person, first of all, you're selling yourself short, and you shouldn't do that because you're a queen. Remember who you are. And second of all, this person's energy will pull away from you. Yeah, so the more you go like this towards them, the more they pull away. The more you pull your energy back, the more you allow them to come towards you. Does that work? So be in your fish tank, in your glass bowl, yeah? I'm hearing as well Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar. But that was actually with a creepy connotation of feeling stifled and suffocated and ultimately dying. But in this case, it's kind of like a glass dome underwater where you get to see colorful fish while you're eating your favorite snacks and binge watching your favorite TV show, you know, and you're feeling safe and comfortable and your rent is paid and everything is good. You know, that's kind of the energy. And then look here, we also have the sun. This is phenomenal because I live shuffled all of the tarot cards and I chose 3 different tarot decks, but I see the Sun card, the 4 of Cups appearing in all the other groups. So I feel that some of you skipped over the introduction and you didn't pay attention to what I said. I'm on to you, yeah? So you chose more than one group. I have a feeling that you chose more than one group, but the tarot cards are kind of like, we're giving you the same message here. This person is confident that they can have you. This person is a little bit cocky in the way that they think about you, okay? I feel that they have a lot of options, and you could be a person that previously you thought you didn't have a lot of options, or you were maybe in a stagnant phase when you met this individual. So you were drawn like a moth to the flame that they represented. But now you're kind of starting to queen up again, and you're understanding that, hey, I'm also a flame. So you're pulling in moths right now. And guess what? They're turning from a flame into a moth. And they're going to be pulled into your stratosphere. Yeah, you're like a planet. And they're going to orbit you like an asteroid right now. Be the planet, not the asteroid, okay? God, I hope this makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys find it entertaining because I'm really enjoying this reading. It's a really big power up move. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. So, you know, like what they're thinking about you is not even that relevant. What do you think of you, boo? What do you think of you? Do you enjoy spending time with you? Would you sleep with yourself? Would you be your best friend in this period? You know, would you take yourself out on a date? If the answer to these questions is yes, you are ready for love. If the answer is no, keep working on that self-acceptance, okay? And, you know, give it some time. Maybe you have other things to worry on at the moment. Maybe you have some exams to pass, you know, maybe you have work goals to achieve. Finish those and then come back into the space of resting, self-acceptance, self-love, and become the planet, become the flame, not the moth and not the asteroid. So now let's see what their feelings are for you. This is just the energy that came through, you know. We have here well-being. So you clearly relax them. You give them a sense of ease. You make them feel like being around you is like going to a spa day, you know, all expenses paid. They don't have to worry about things. I feel like it's because you've got an open, honest energy and you clearly show them how you feel for them. So they don't need to sit and think and worry. You know, you're not that kind of a person that likes to trap another individual by keeping them guessing and being mysterious. You know, some of us are mysterious on purpose just to mess with another person's mind. Others of us are naturally mysterious, as it happens to me sometimes. I do my best to be honest and open and people still think I am a riddle. It's just Neptune. That's my ruler. What can I say? So I think that at the moment you are in a very open, bright, honest energy, and this person sees you clearly, again, because the more you love yourself, the more you come back into who you really are, the more this person kind of sees you in that way as well. So if you reject yourself, the other person rejects you. If you love yourself, the other person is super attracted to you. This could be This could be something of a higher order spiritual connection, I'm not going to lie. I feel like, you know, you astrally projected this person as well, and they do too. They send you sexual energy, they come to you at night, you feel sometimes, you know, you get a chill on your arm, and even though there is no temperature changes around you, you're just feeling a little bit haunted by this person's energy. That's a good indication of a higher order spiritual connection, a soulmate or twin flame. And we have happiness. Well, you make this person very happy, and this is doubly confirmed by the fact that we have the Sun. They keep thinking about spending good times with you. They want to take you out. They want to do something fun with you. Rollerblading in the park, or going to some sort of water park, or going on a bike ride together, getting some ice cream, going to a movie, going out to a pub or a bar, just having a good time. They just want to be out in the sun, frolicking with you, and maybe also naked. Yeah. The Sun card is a lot about, you know, exposing yourself, right? Being naked, wild, and free. We also have here extremes. Well, there you go, confirmation. They are hot under the collar for you. You bring the heat in, baby. And I was just reflecting how yesterday, you know, heat exists in the world, in the word heart, right? If you take the R away from heart, it's heat. So what makes our heart beats faster is situations when we get hot under the collar for somebody, right? It's that sexual erotic attraction to somebody. So I feel here that if in the past there was not much movement in this connection between you and this person, all of a sudden it's like a 360-degree change. If they were distracted by other things, you go and rest and you do you, and all of a sudden, boom, they're knocking on your door. Hey, I want to take you out. Yeah, so extremes. Something that changes very fast, very dramatically. And we also have here, you got a lot of Green Witch Oracle cards. You sassy, sexy thing. So let's see. We have here, again, strength. Oh my God, this is heavy Leo energy. Even though I see the Virgo glyph, this is Leo energy. We have Leo twice on the table. Yeah, I mean, we have the Sun and the Strength card. And then we have Strength again. Where my Leos at? Leo moons, Leo suns, Venus Leos, Leo ascendants. Yeah, you guys have been strongly challenged by Saturn in Aquarius since December 2020. And don't worry, it's not long now. Next year I think in about January, anyway, next year, the beginning of next year in spring, you're going to finally reach a conclusion, a culmination with that energy. And you won't be feeling so challenged by limits, obstacles, annoying people kind of not really helping you out. I even feel that you guys have had a couple of bad hair days, and you know, Leos, oh my God, like if your hair is not on point, you kind of can have a little bit of a meltdown. You guys have gorgeous locks, so if the hair is not right, your whole day can go awry, you know. And it's not something superficial, it's just, as I said, hair is power, it's sexuality, so that's why it's really important. And we also have here fennel, right? So fennel is a very refreshing vegetable. It doesn't really taste of much, but it's very nourishing. So a situation that initially you might not have made too much of, or maybe this person, because we are here asking about their feelings, this person might have taken you for granted. And now all of a sudden they see you for who you really are. But what causes this change? Let me just ask again, Tarot. What is causing this change? Is it just because group 3 all of a sudden loves themselves and pulls their energy back? Yes. Oh my God, it's doubly confirmed. The Hermit. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Don't text them. Don't do anything for them. Stop giving them gifts. Stop texting them. Pull back, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Get yourself into a goddess bath. Get yourself at the nearest cafe. Do something really fun for you. I don't know, do your nails, do your hair. Go out and have fun. Go and watch a movie with a friend. It's just, you need to pull back your energy. You need to become mysterious, okay? And unapproachable. This person is really turned on by when you are unapproachable. I know it's a bit weird, right? But some people are like that. And yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. This new beginning and this connection with this person is not going to come forth until you love yourself. Self-love. Pour into your own cup. And trust me, I've learned this the hard way in this period, okay? Saturn is conjunct my Venus, and it's been pummeling me with the need to go within and to take care of myself rather than to expand my energy outwards, right? So you're asked to do the same, my love. Get all your puppets, stop giving them to other kids to play with, bring them all home and take care of them. Play with them in your own home. It's time for you. You need to have yourself for yourself, because you are this light and you need to replenish as well. You could be a light worker. The final 2 cards I have, we have here abundance. Oh, so a lot of good times are coming your way. This person is going to slowly develop an abundance of feelings for you, okay? So it's like, allow this person time to chase you, to see you, to admire you from afar, to put grape to grape and create this really beautiful fruit. It's like, these are all the beautiful memories you guys are going to make together. I even feel that they could gift you something like an amulet, a pendant. Let people know what you like. What is your favorite crystal? What is your favorite maybe piece of jewelry? Let them know, because you might be just surprised with an unexpected, you know, box at your doorstep, somebody gifting you something out of the blue. Create a wish list and see what happens. I'm just saying, you know. And then we also have the potato grounding. So this is pretty basic. It's not that the energy between you and this person is basic. No. I feel that this is about laying a very smooth foundation, a foundation that doesn't have any hiccups, any surprises. This person could be coming at you with a very strange bolt from the blue, hot-headed kind of energy. But then you're going to take this and you're going to lay the foundation of this kind of spiritual connection that you're going to grow with this individual. So this is about bringing things down to the basics. Do you like me? How can we move this forward? I like you, and I also like myself, you know? I'm okay, you're okay. Let's see how we can make this relationship okay. Because, you know, in a connection, there's always your energy, your person's energy, and the connection of, like, the energy of the connection that you guys have together. That's why in astrology we have your natal birth chart, your partner's natal birth chart, and then we have the synastry chart. That is the chart of your connection, which is an entity in itself. You could have an ascendant in Virgo, your partner could have an ascendant in Scorpio, but your connection, based as well on the date on which you guys met each other first, has a completely different descendant, a completely different sun, a completely different moon. So think of a relationship almost like a thing into itself that you need to nurture and you need to take care of, like you would take care of a baby, you know? And I think this is going to grow in a very beautiful way. Okay, so I feel like this person is going to make your heart beat faster very soon. And the more you spend time, paradoxically, rather than connecting with them and chasing them, if you pull your energy back, that's when they're going to come forwards. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you have enjoyed this reading. Comment down below and let me know if this resonated. Make sure to like this video. Also, you can dislike it. You do you, boo. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, though, because I want you guys to be part of this wonderful family that we have here on the Spiritual Social. And also, if you feel the need to get in touch with me for personal readings, to visit my other channel, to purchase my Twin Flame novel, everything you need is always linked in the description box of any of my videos for quick access. Okay, so take great care, and I cannot wait to see my next one. And until then, here's a kiss.